mata sampaikan hasrat yang kuat maknanya di jiwa bertahun menunggu tak kunjung ku jemu. Jadi mari kita sambung aku dan kamu bersatu. Jangan ragu-ragu miliki aku. Tolong isi hatiku, sambut waktu dengan senyum hangatmu. Bertahun ku tunggu, ini dah saatmu. Jadi mari kita sambung aku dan kamu bersatu. Jangan ragu-ragu miliki aku yang selalu menunggu dengan kamu. Aku yang kau tuju, miliki aku. Satu-satu takkan laju, kemarilah peluk aku. Hapus pilu dan sedihmu, sekarang miliki aku. Satu-satu takkan laju, kemarilah peluk aku. Hapus pilu dan sedihmu, sekarang miliki aku.
Syahravi, that was awesome. Cool song. Come and join us.
Yes.
Congratulations on
Thank you
Miliki
for coming
Aku.
here.
Please have a seat. Ooh. Have we heard anything, you know, a little bit
80s or 90s?
Exactly.
Really? I wasn't really purposely doing it.
Oh,
Yeah. So the long story was before I released this song, I got a really cool project. I mean, I think it's cool. It's such a pleasure. So I got a project to re-release a classic Indonesian song.
Right.
Yeah, it was written by Faris RM.
All right. He's a legend in the
Yeah.
He's a legend. Yeah, he's a legend.
We discussed it just now, and we thought the vibe of Faris RM.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Cinta di Barcelona,
Yeah.
something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
I don't know, but I mean, I really like it, and it
it's
comes from you. You're very young, and you're bringing this some kind of a retro vibe back. So before we go into that retro vibe thing, tell us more about Miliki Aku. This
Yeah.
single.
So Miliki Aku is a song about the beginning, the first stages of being attracted to someone. I mean, when you first attracted to someone, you're gonna use your intuition a lot. You're gonna guess a lot, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna try to like attract her. But it's such a, I'm gonna say that it's a fun phase because you're constantly trying to guess. So
Right,
the
it's like
song-
an adventure, don't you?
Yeah, it's like it is an adventure. So that's why the song is uplifting. That's why it's I want to say it's a little bit upbeat because you're constantly trying to attract the person that you're trying to-
Representing our heartbeat as well, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
We call it dak dikduk in bahasa Indonesia, you know.
That's right, yeah. Especially in the first stages, you know, where you don't really know what they want.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. I mean, you try. Should I play it safe? Should I go big or go home? Like you're constantly guessing and trying to use your intuition and trying to get it right. Well, 90% of the time you never do.
But the message is Miliki Aku only.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe you can spill a little bit more. Did it come from your personal experience?
Of course. I think in some way, we've all been there.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all
On
met-
that stage, yeah.
On that stage, yeah. You met somebody for the first time. You're kind of attracted to that person. I mean, you don't know what to do, but you want to make it happen. So yeah, Miliki Aku is about that.
Okay.
Maybe when you were in your high school
Exactly,
romance, or
exactly.
even when you get your undergraduate, because I just researched
Undergraduate.
you took your management from ITB, yeah?
Yeah.
SPM.
That's cool.
You're my junior.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I took math, so totally different.
Different
So
faculty.
yes, since you've mentioned and we've discussed earlier, the single is blend of 80s and 90s Indonesian pop.
Yep.
So just spill again. What is the inspiration behind the song?
Yeah. So like I said, so the end of last year, I got a really cool project of re-releasing a classic song. It was written by Syahravi. He's a legendary musician. It was called Di Antara Kata.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was from the album was called Panggung Perak. It was released in I think 1970 something, 71.
Okay, but is this something that you really want to vibe really for your audience? As you mentioned, you started, perhaps it was just a project, but then now your single really have this resounding the vibe of
Well, yeah,
1980s.
like I said, it was really, I didn't purposely do it, but all that I know is I like it so much.
Okay, I mean, you also dress up
really?
like someone who comes from the 80s or 90s.
But all that I know is I really enjoy it. I really enjoy being in that project. I really enjoy being around him and other musicians from that generation. I learned a lot. I asked questions a lot. I asked a lot of questions.
You know what, people at that era, like we're talking about us, we're always saying like music in the 90s or even in the 80s were like the best.
I
So,
agree, yeah.
and if we take, to today's, forward to today, why do you think it's important to put this element of, retro in music?
I maybe it's not really exactly retro. Is that everything that we see, hear, and feel today? I mean, everything around us today, they all have a root, in a sense of they all started somewhere, and the best things that we still love today, they're classic. I mean, it's not really retro, but if you love something, it's kind of important to search.
Where the root is coming from?
Yeah, exactly. Where does it come from? How does it evolve into the things that we love now? So it's not really just important to put in some classic or retro stuff in today's music. Maybe it's important to find out how these things that we love now comes to life and comes to this current version that we see today.
Because it's very different from other, other musicians that is your age, let's say. They sort of like make the music pretty much like, telling a story.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very different than your music. So do you think that this is going to be your gene, like when you produce other songs?
I don't know. Like I said, what I know is I love it. I love it so much, and I really enjoy it. When I met Mas Faris and other musicians from that era, I asked a lot of questions. But I remember the first question that I asked when I met him was, "How did you get to that point of writing Barcelona?" I was
Barcelona.
I was so specific to that song because all I heard when I first heard Barcelona a long time ago, I just kept thinking, how did he get to to that point of, okay, I want to write about this. So the first question that I asked him was, what's really on your mind back
What
then?
did he say?
He said that I was in Barcelona and I didn't have my piano or whatever with me. I just have myself. So I took a piece of tissue. I started writing music.
Not even a paper, I
Not
think.
even
Yeah.
paper.
Tissue.
Like, yeah, because I was really, maybe he wanted something to like a memoir for himself that he was there.
Yeah,
so
maybe he was
wrote a
sipping
song.
coffee and then, oh, okay, tissue.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
write
so,
it down.
So he wrote a song. Yeah, it was on the side of the street. He said, yeah. So yeah, that was Barcelona came along. I
So you
guess
are Faris RM for this era.
Yeah.
maybe I hope.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I want. Yeah.
But of course, you have your own sort of like forte, and it's
guess,
going to be the true Syahravi, right?
I guess so. I guess.
Bring it out more.
I guess yeah. How the process of we became our original self is that we take things, we take a couple things from people and music that we like, and okay, from Faris RM, maybe I take this, and from other people I take that, from other music I take that, and incorporate that into something of my own.
Cool.
You know, we have still have a lot of questions, right?
Of course.
But we don't have much time, so I think it's time to give
The stage
Simon
back.
again stage
All right,
back.
I'm excited.
And
This.
we're looking forward for your EP.
Thank you
Yeah.
so
And
much.
maybe this next song is also included in your.
No, this
it's
is
not.
this
Okay.
one is a Faris RM song that I told you about. It's called Di Antara Kata.
Di Antara
The classic one.
Classic one.
Ooh, looking forward. All right, so let's give
Yeah,
it back
thank you so
to
much.
Syahravi.
Di antara kata.
Yep.
This is our era, right?
Yeah.
It's our era.
And he changed the guitar.
He changed the guitar.
Yeah.
It was pink. And here it is. Let's give applause to Syahravi.
Di antara kata.
Hidup buat saya itu tadi, happiness, kebahagiaan dan cinta selalu menyertai hidup saya dari saya lahir hingga sekarang.